action. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Prepare to evacuate.
Let him have it.
The very best from the legendary Jerry Anderson. Super Marionation Spectaculars, digitally remastered as you've never seen them before. With the release of all 39 digitally remastered episodes of cult classic Stingray on video and DVD.
We are about to launch Stingray.
Relive the underwater adventures of the World Aquanaut Security Patrol.
Say that again.
Or meet them for the very first time.
Wow, this is a real pleasure.
As they battle Titan, evil tyrant of the underwater world.
Anything can happen in the next half hour.
Stingray, all 39 episodes, out to own on video and DVD. Travel through time with Space 1999.
I'll take that chance.
As unmissable today as it's always been.
We're being looked after. We're safe.
Action-packed deep space adventure with the crew of Moonbase Alpha.
Wait a minute. What is that?
Martin Landau stars as Commander John Koenig.
Yeah, that's me.
With Barbara Bain as the ultra-cool head of medical.
I'm Dr. Russell.
Space 1999, Series 1, only on DVD for the first time ever. Dark, deadly and dangerous. Captain Scarlet is coming soon on video and DVD for the first time ever.
It's great to be back.
Join the colourful cast of World Security Organization Spectrum under the command of Colonel White.
Dismissed.
The fearless Captain Scarlet.
Yes, sir.
And the brave backup of the beautiful Angels.
Girls to all stations.
As they enter a deadly war of nerves.
You're taking it back.
With the Mysterons.
Steady.
It's back.
Captain Scarlet.
And it's better than ever.
SIG, Captain.
Captain Scarlet. Coming soon to video and DVD.
Thunderbirds are go. Get moving, boys.
One of the most popular TV series in the history of television is out now on video and DVD.
Well, I'll be...
Digitally restored using advanced technology, Thunderbirds is back as you've never seen it before.
What are we waiting for?
All your favorite characters.
I was radio Jeff at once to warn him.
All the amazing Thunderbird crafts.
Proceeding at full speed.
And all the action
Approaching danger zone.
and intrigue.
Double brains?
The most popular TV series ever.
And that's how it's gonna be. Always.
Thunderbirds.
Any more information for me, Father?
Yes, it's yours to own on video and DVD now.
FAB.
The Mysterons, sworn enemies of Earth, possessing the ability to recreate an exact likeness of an object or person. But first, they must destroy. Leading the fight, one man fate has made indestructible. His name, Captain Scarlet.
Onboard computer readout. Rendezvous time, -2 minutes, 40 seconds.
Right. Attitude thrusters 1 and 3. Switch on. Stand by for rendezvous.
How's the SKR-4 making out?
Right on course, sir.
They should be reaching the top of their chaser orbit in 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Now, those men up there have a tricky assignment. But a live rocket with a faulty destruct system must be eliminated. It's a menace to the communication satellite system.
They've got enough explosive aboard to take care of 5 rockets, sir.
Well, let's just hope they don't miss.
45 seconds now, sir. And they're ready to enter transfer trajectory.
Speed?
19,600 miles per hour.
Right. Have them fire lift rockets for transfer.
Euro tracker to SKR-4 recovery. Euro tracker to SKR-4 recovery. Entering into transfer trajectory in 30 seconds. Fire lift rockets 10 seconds from now.
Right, Euro tracker. Lift rockets ready. SKR-4 out. 5, 4, 3. Hey, Captain.
What's wrong?
There's something coming up mighty fast. It's straight for us.
Must be a meteorite. Emergency evasive action.
Firing retros 1, 2, and 3. It's too late, sir. It's too late. It's going to hit us.
Euro tracker to SKR-4 recovery. Euro tracker to SKR-4 recovery. I have lost you on audio. Do you read me?
We read you, Euro tracker. Mission abandoned. Starboard thruster failed to respond for transfer. We are returning to Earth. Out.
There's something strange going on, sir. He just seemed to cut off.
Sergeant, with the amount of explosive they've got on board, they're bound to have their hands full.
Yes, sir.
This is the voice of the Mysterons. We know that you can hear us, Earthmen. It is useless for you to persist in futile attempts to defend yourselves. Our next act of retaliation will be to destroy the complex at Nahama. Nahama will be destroyed.
Will Captain Scarlet, Blue, Magenta, and Ochre report to the control immediately?
Display the Nahama plateau on the screen, Lieutenant.
Yes, Colonel.
Better get up there. The Colonel doesn't like to be kept waiting.
On the screen is the target for the next Mysteron attack. The giant desalinization plant by the foothills of the Andes Mountains. Nahama Complex. This plant processes seawater from the Pacific Ocean to irrigate the interior, and without it, hundreds of square miles would revert to wasteland.
The Nahama complex seems vital, sir. How many men does it take to service it?
Very few, and even they are being evacuated.
Does that mean the plant is closing down, sir?
No, the operation is completely automated. The processing will continue without servicing for some time. No one will actually be inside the complex. This is what we will do. The complex can be overlooked from these 3 vantage points. The north and south entries to the valley, and an old Aztec temple above it. We will set up observation points ready to act at the first sign of the attack. Captain Oka, Captain Magenta,
Yes, sir.
take the north and south entries. Captain Scarlet and Captain Blue, you will take the Aztec Temple.
Yes, Colonel. Well, this is really something.
Yes, it's been here for over 800 years. Come on, let's find the vantage point from which we can cover the complex. We'll try that passageway.
What was that?
Only a bat. Take it easy.
Look out, Adam!
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Let's move on.
This will do.
Look, there's the complex. What's in those tanks?
Liquid oxygen, and they look pretty vulnerable.
You're right. Looks like one explosion could start a chain reaction that would turn the whole valley into a blazing inferno.
What's the latest situation, Sergeant?
No change, but I'm worried about the SKR-4, sir.
In what way?
Well, the computer readout says return flight path is normal, sir. But I'm still worried.
You've been in contact with the men in SKR-4. Have they reported anything wrong?
No, sir. It's the way they talk. They seem, well, different.
Colonel White, we've installed the equipment at the temple. Captain Oka and Captain Magenta are also in position and ready.
Yes, IG, Captain Scarlet. Inform me the moment you have anything to report.
Yes, sir. It'll be dark in about half an hour. I'll take the first watch.
Right.
It could be a long wait. I've left a couple of sleeping bags in the temple. Why don't you go get some rest?
Yes, I think I will.
Is everything all right, Captain Magenta?
Everything's fine. Nothing to report.
SIG.
Paul? Paul! I'm telling you, I definitely heard something.
Look, we searched the whole temple with high-powered flashlights and found nothing.
I know, but I'm sure it wasn't my imagination.
Forget it. It could have been anything. A loose stone.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I just hope we don't have to spend another night here.
Come on. We'd better get back on watch.
Computer readout's still A-OK, sir. But they haven't checked back for the past 60 minutes.
What's their angle of descent?
Spot on, sir. 6.3 degrees.
I think we'd better tell them to jettison their explosive pack. The weather forecast for the recovery area is not too good.
Yes, sir. Eurostation to SKR-4. Eurostation to SKR-4. Eurostation to SKR-4. Come in, SKR-4. They don't answer, sir.
I'm beginning to agree with you, Sergeant. It looks as if something could well be wrong. I'm going to contact Spectrum and put them in the picture.
I have Major Moran from the Eurospace Tracker Station for you, sir.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Put him through.
Colonel White?
Yes, Major?
We've been tracking an SKR-4 recovery vehicle on its final orbital approach.
Go on, Major.
Well, we cannot contact the crew. They have an explosive pack aboard.
Explosives? Where are they due to touch down?
In the recovery area, 150 miles east of the Canary Islands.
Major! Something's transmitting a heavy concentration of radio impulses. They're jamming the SKR-4 re-entry waveband, sir.
Did you hear that, Colonel White? It could influence the re-entry and landing position of the SKR-4.
Get a fix on that signal, Lieutenant. But first, launch all Angels. Tell them to fly at speed ultimate to the Nahama complex, Lieutenant. I have a feeling the attack may have already begun.
Angel 1, immediate launch.
SIG.
Angels 2 and 3, immediate launch. I have that fixed, Colonel. The homing transmission is coming from somewhere in the Nahama area.
Just as I thought. The Mysteron attack is underway. They must be planning to destroy the complex with the SKR-4.
Captain Scarlet, this is a red alert. Nahama is under attack. A space vehicle is homing onto a transmitting device.
Probably concealed somewhere in the complex.
We'll get down there right away and try and find it, sir.
No, Captain. You could never hope to search the whole area in time. Ask Captains Oka and Magenta to
Give you bearings on the source and pinpoint its position. Then we have an outside chance.
SIG, Colonel.
The SKR-4 has re-entered the Earth's atmosphere, sir.
We can't contact them now. The ionization caused by the heat of the re-entry makes communications impossible.
Captain Scarlet. We will overfly Nahama in 3 minutes.
Captain Blue is plotting the exact position of the homing device. How much time do we have, Destiny?
Euro Space Station reports. Impact in 7 minutes 24 seconds.
Do you have that position, Captain Blue?
Coming right up. 182 degrees. Captain Scarlet, that homing device is somewhere right here in this temple.
Euro Space Station reports impact in 5 minutes.
Destiny, we have a fix on the position of the homing transmitter. It's in the temple overlooking the complex. There isn't enough time left for us to locate it. Destroy the temple.
SIG, Captain Scarlet. We will commence attack in 90 seconds.
Come on, Captain Blue, let's get out of here.
The target is on the east flank of the Nahama Valley, overlooking the complex. Attack at will. SIG, Destiny.
This should be far enough.
Right, I'll stop.
I will make the first run. Follow me in. Continue attack until target is completely destroyed. SIG, Destiny.
There goes another wall.
Time's running out. Destiny Angel, impact in 2 minutes. You must destroy that transmitter.
SIG, Captain Scarlet. We could go in closer, Destiny. SIG, Rhapsody.
They've got to destroy that transmitter.
50 seconds to impact. They haven't destroyed the transmitter. 30 seconds to impact.
Well, the statue is the only thing left standing. It must be in there. Angels 1, 2, and 3. Destroy the statue of the sun god. There is less than 30 seconds to impact.
Spectrum is green. Right, Captain Scarlet.
Started a landslide. If the rock fall hits one of those tanks.
It's an inferno. The complex must be completely destroyed.
We can only be thankful there was no one down there. Well, the Mysterons have won this round, but the fight isn't over yet.
Captain Scarlet, he's the one who knows the Mysteron game and things they plan. Captain Scarlet, to his Martian foes a dangerous name, a Superman. They crash him and his body may burn. They smash him, but they know he'll return to live again. Captain Scarlet, as the angels are flying wing to wing into the sea. Spectrum is green. Captain Scarlet, oh, the Mysterons plan to conquer the earth. This indestructible man will show what he's worth. Captain Scarlet, indestructible. Captain Scarlet.
The Mysterons, sworn enemies of Earth, possessing the ability to recreate an exact likeness of an object or person. But first, they must destroy. Leading the fight, one man fate has made indestructible. His name, Captain Scarlet.
Two minutes to zero.
Well, this is one little gathering we mustn't be late for. Right, gentlemen. Let's get along to the conference room.
That's the third occasion you've checked the time in the last 5 minutes, Lieutenant. Have you some urgent appointment?
Urgent appointment, Colonel?
Never mind. Just get on with your work, will you?
Where are the others?
The Angels are on their way.
Right. I'll tell Lieutenant Green. Lieutenant Green, I have that report. Will you come down and collect it?
I'll be right there, Captain Blue.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is the first anniversary of the Spectrum organization. And to mark this auspicious occasion, with the help of a well-wisher who supplied the champagne,
Must be a great guy.
we have arranged this little gathering.
Have you opened the champagne yet?
I was just about to, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Green? Lieutenant Green! Where is he?
Quiet, everyone. I would like to propose a toast. 1 year ago today, Spectrum's inaugural charter was drawn up. And so I give you the Spectrum organization.
Spectrum.
I'm sorry, Paul.
Oh, don't worry.
Let me get you another glass.
What in blue blazes is going on here?
Colonel White.
Well, who did you expect?
Who? Well, no one, sir. That is...
Drinking on duty is a most serious offense. Well, I'm waiting for an explanation.
This is very special champagne, Colonel. It's completely non-alcoholic. And today is Spectrum's first anniversary.
And it'll be the last if discipline isn't maintained. Where did the champagne come from?
It was sent by a well-wisher, sir. It was cleared through security.
And it is non-alcoholic.
I don't care if it's soda water. This is an operational base. We'll all return to your stations immediately. And you haven't heard the last of this, I can assure you of that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Colonel.
This is the voice of the Mysterons. We know that you can hear us, Earthmen. We intend to destroy the World Navy complex at Atlantica. Atlantica will be annihilated.
I have all the information on the Atlantica defense system, sir.
All right, Captain Scarlet, let's have the pertinent details.
Could we have the display, Lieutenant?
Right away, Captain Scarlet.
Now, as you're all aware, no aircraft is allowed to fly within this outer circle marked on the display. The outer circle represents the defense warning system. The inner circle marks the ring of sea-to-air missiles launch pads, ready for automatic blast-off against any intruder.
Well, an aerial attack can be almost ruled out.
What is the defense control tower?
This is packed with electronics and controls the whole system, and the killer submarines would soon track down and destroy any underwater or surface raider. Atlantica is just about impregnable.
Nevertheless, the Mysterons have announced they intend to destroy it. We must start an immediate air patrol. Lieutenant Green, launch Angel 1.
Angel 1, immediate launch.
SIG.
Proceed and patrol to grid reference C48. What is your present visibility, Symphony? Symphony? Symphony Angel. I can't make contact, Colonel. Symphony Angel.
Yes, Lieutenant Green. Visibility good, approximately 15 miles.
Captain Blue, Captain Oka, I have an assignment for you.
Yes, sir.
Sir, the Air Force were due to bomb and disperse a wreck that is being carried by heavy currents towards Atlantica. In view of the Mysteron threat, Spectrum are taking over the operation. We will use a V-17 Air Force bomber out of Maxwell Field. But you, Captain Blue, will act as pilot, with Captain Oka as navigator and bombardier.
Very good, Colonel. We'll leave at once for Maxwell Base.
I won't presume to tell you about the V-17's instrumentation or how to make the bombing run. I'm familiar with your outstanding records as pilots. But the bombs themselves are new, specially designed for the task. They should be dropped from 0 feet and will explode on contact with the ocean bed.
Yes, we get the picture.
I think I ought to just...
We are qualified pilots.
Why, yes.
Look, why don't we just get going?
Of course. So long as you understand the situation.
Let's go.
Wait. The map reference of the wreck and Met reports.
Wreck? Oh, yes, the wreck. Thanks.
Are you going to let them go, sir? I'd say they're in no condition to handle the job.
I'm inclined to agree with you, Sergeant. But their credentials are good. The Mysteron detector checked negative, and the order came right from the top. And the whole operation over to Spectrum.
Thanks, buddy.
You're clear to take off.
All right, friend.
Is there still no contact with Symphony Angel, Lieutenant?
No, sir. But her radio is SIG. Latest radar fix puts her 200 miles off course.
What in the world does she think she's doing?
Symphony Angel? Come in, Symphony Angel. It's no good, Colonel. She won't answer.
I can only assume she's unwell. Send Angels 2 and 3 to investigate.
Yes, sir. Angels 2 and 3, immediate launch.
I've got that map reference,
Good.
but I can't see any wreck.
Who cares? We'll just fly where the man says. Nice tune.
It sure is.
Are you absolutely certain, Lieutenant?
Yes, Colonel. I can't get any answer from any of the Angels.
Something about this situation I just don't like.
That's it. Follow me.
You sent for me, sir?
Yes, Captain Scarlet. We now have 3 Angel aircraft miles off course and apparently out of control.
Where are they heading, Colonel?
What's their latest course, Lieutenant? Lieutenant Green! If this is some sort of joke, Lieutenant.
It's no joke, Colonel. He's obviously not responsible for his actions.
Everyone except you and me seem to be in the same condition.
Yes, sir. Their whole behavior pattern seems to be disturbed.
If you weren't unaffected, I would have said it was something to do with that champagne.
But, Colonel, wait. I dropped my glass. You and I were the only two who didn't have any. It could be the champagne.
It's the only explanation. Bring the remainder of that bottle down to the auto-analyzer in the sick bay.
Do you know what these orders tell us to hit?
Surprise me.
Well, we dropped the first bomb on a defense system control tower.
And the second?
It says here we dropped that slap bang in the middle of Atlantica Base.
Well, if that's what it says, that's just what we'll do.
Right. Feed it into the analyzer.
Yes, sir.
It only takes a few seconds to obtain the answer. Here it comes now.
The reference is 12847. It's a man-made organic compound, colorless, odorless, used in pest control. Colonel, listen to this. Even a small dose can result in spasmodic amnesia and general irresponsibility.
Check Dr. Fawn's reference books. Find out all you can. I'm going up to the control room.
Yes, Colonel.
First target range 50 miles.
Tell me, old buddy, as Bombardier, how do you know you can hit one tiny dot in the ocean?
I don't have to. We just leave it to the onboard computer.
Oh, yes, yes. My memory seems to be getting worse and worse.
Why worry?
You're right. Why worry?
Thank you, Commander. That's something anyway. Goodbye.
I have that information, Colonel.
The Angels have landed and are safe, but Captains Blue and Ochre have altered course.
They're heading for Atlantica Base.
Colonel, that's a restricted area. The defense missiles will blow them to pieces. I've got to stop them.
We've got to stop them, Captain. You will be flying as my co-pilot. What's the latest positional fix on the V-17?
300 miles ahead of us, flying 138 magnetic. It's going to be touch and go whether we catch them before they reach Atlantica.
Has anyone managed to make radio contact?
The ground stations are using every available waveband, Colonel. They just can't be listening.
Computer reports bomb release in 90 seconds. Check altitude and time. Maintain present course.
Right. Keep her steady.
Switching to computer for final attack approach. Now, we have a green light. Yippee!
Very good. I still say that's a great tune.
Maxwell Base to V-17 Alpha. Maxwell Base to V-17 Alpha. It's no good, sir. I can't make contact.
We've got to. Keep trying.
Captain Blue, come in, please. Captain Blue. Captain Blue, come in, please.
Bomb release. Minus 10 seconds. 5, 4, 1,
0.
What a bang! Can we do that again?
Sure. That's what the order says.
You know, I've always wanted to fly a plane. Ever since I can remember.
Remember? I'm too tired to remember.
Thank you, Maxwell Field. They've hit the defense system tower. Total destruct. The ring of tracker missiles has gone haywire.
Wake up, old buddy. Come on. Hey, how about a little music?
Maxwell Base to V17.
That's better. Now, to set this computer.
There they are. They must be stopped. The base is a maze of fuel tanks, missile and torpedo silos. A direct hit would destroy it completely.
Captain Blue. Come in, Captain Blue.
Bomb release minus 90 seconds. Hey, come on, old buddy. You're gonna miss the Big Bang.
I've no alternative. Prepare to launch an air-to-air missile.
You can't shoot them down, Colonel.
I've got to. Fire that missile, that's an order.
There's still a little time. Adam, for pity's sake. Adam!
All set. Under computer control.
Fire that missile.
Adam! Adam!
Bomb release in 30 seconds. Yippee!
Captain Scarlet, launch that missile. Captain Scarlet.
SIG, Colonel.
Why did they have to go and do that? That was a great tune.
Eject! Why don't they eject?
Well, old buddy, they've smashed the radio.
No!
Come on, Captain Blue, eject.
I think it's time for us to get out of here.
Members of Spectrum, the Mysterons have had a partial success, and it has shown us how important Spectrum's regulations are. At present, Cloud Base is fully manned. The standby angel is on duty, and the radar watch is being maintained. As the organizer of the champagne party, this is the way you should have arranged it, Captain Scarlet.
Yes, Colonel.
Also, as is not unusual, you were too impetuous. Spectrum's charter was drawn up on July 7th last year. But the world president signed the document 3 days later. So in fact, today, July 10th, is Spectrum's first anniversary.
Yes, Colonel. I'm sorry.
Well, Captain, if you'd care to open the bottle you will find on the table, I'd like to propose a toast to Spectrum. This time with real champagne.
Yes, sir.
Captain Scarlet, he's the one who knows the Mysteron game and things they plan. Captain Scarlet, to his Martian foes a dangerous name, a Superman. They crash him and his body may burn. They smash him, but they know he'll return to live again. Captain Scarlet, as the angels are flying wing to wing into the scene, Spectrum is green. Captain Scarlet, though the Mysterons plan to conquer the earth, this indestructible man will show what he's worth. Captain Scarlet, indestructible Captain Scarlet.
The Mysterons, sworn enemies of Earth, possessing the ability to recreate an exact likeness of an object or person. But first, they must destroy. Leading the fight, one man fate has made indestructible. His name, Captain Scarlet.
Have completed patrol. Nothing to report.
Right, Symphony. Return to Cloud Base.
SIG, Lieutenant. Emergency. I've been hit. Explosion to rear of cockpit. Cause unknown.
What is your position, Symphony?
Grid reference 379G.
I have that fix.
Aircraft out of control. I am ejecting. Out.
Come in, Symphony Angel. Stay at your present position. Symphony, can you hear me? Symphony. Come in, Symphony Angel.
to ensure that Cloud Base is totally destroyed.
Still nothing from Symphony, Colonel.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Don't worry about Symphony. We'll find her. Well, I sent for you both to discuss the Mysteron threat against Cloud Base.
It had to come, Colonel. This base was an obvious target.
I agree, Captain Scarlet. But we must ensure the Mysterons do not succeed. This will be our operational plan. Cloud Base will be sealed from all external contact. Any plane coming within a 100-mile radius will be warned off.
And internal security, Colonel?
As of now, all personnel on Cloud Base are on red alert. We will double the radar watch, and everyone will work round the clock, 4 hours on, 2 off. That is all.
Yes, sir.
SIG, Colonel White.
I have completed vector search. Nothing to report.
Colonel White, Destiny has completed her search pattern. Shall I send her around again?
No, Lieutenant. Bring her back to Cloud Base.
But, Colonel, Symphony's down there somewhere, without food or water.
Recall that jet, Lieutenant. The security of Cloud Base comes before any individual.
Yes, Colonel. Destiny Angel return to base immediately.
SIG.
Come on, snap out of it. We should get down to the radar room.
All right. Destiny will find her, won't she?
Of course she'll find her. Come on.
Captain Blue, Captain Scarlet. Is anything wrong?
No, Captain, just checking.
In the present situation, this radar room could be just about the most important spot on Cloud Base. Keep a constant watch.
Don't worry about that.
I assume there's nothing to report.
No, sir. Nothing has come within 100 miles of this base since the red alert. Except Destiny, of course.
What was that?
Destiny Angel, sir. She landed about 5 minutes ago.
Where are you going, Captain Blue?
To see Colonel White.
Did you send that report to Spectrum Headquarters, London?
Yes, Colonel. I have an acknowledgement.
Good.
Colonel White, I demand an explanation. Why was the search for Symphony called off?
What's the meaning of this, Captain Blue? Bursting in here and making demands.
I'm sorry, Colonel, but I have the right to ask for an explanation.
I don't have to answer to you for any of my decisions, Captain. Understand the situation. Cloud Base is the target of the latest Mysteron threat. Its safety must be my first consideration. Destiny may well be required to defend it. That is why she was recalled.
And what happens to Symphony?
Her last position has been sent to Spectrum Ground Forces. Desert patrols left half an hour ago.
Colonel White, I'd like permission to join the search parties.
Out of the question.
I'm going, Colonel.
I'm giving you a direct order, Captain Blue. You'll stay on this base. What's the matter with you, man? Are you in love with the girl?
I suppose I am. Yes, I am.
I see. I'm sorry, but this cannot affect my decision. I've given orders that any aircraft approaching or leaving Cloud Base is to be destroyed.
Hungry?
No, I couldn't eat a thing. But you go ahead.
I think I will. It's going to be a long night.
What time is it, Lieutenant?
2 minutes to midnight, sir.
14 hours since the Mysteron threat, and nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Colonel White! Colonel White! I picked up something on the radar. It must be big. It must be really big.
Don't be so eager. Slow down, Captain Magenta. Just give me its course, altitude, and speed.
Altitude 45,000 feet. Range 47 miles closing. Speed Mach 4.
A passenger transport, Colonel.
Too fast, Lieutenant.
Some Air Force jet. Off course.
Well, it's just possible, but unlikely.
Colonel White! It stopped. It's hovering. Range 25 miles.
Sound action stations, Lieutenant.
Yes, Colonel.
Action stations. Wonder what it can be.
I don't know, but let's go.
Vite, girls, to our stations.
Launch Angel 1. Order her to investigate and report.
Yes, Colonel. Angel 1, immediate launch.
I'm on interceptor course. Should have visual contact any second.
Be careful, Rhapsody.
I don't believe it.
What is it, Rhapsody?
I'm not sure. I'm going in for a closer look. I just don't believe it. Colonel White, it's some sort of space vehicle. Flat, circular, estimate diameter 200 feet.
A spacecraft. Rhapsody, don't go too close.
I can hear a noise. It's getting louder.
Return to cloud base immediately. Rhapsody, return to cloud base immediately.
Rhapsody, Angel. Come in, Rhapsody. Rhapsody!
It's no good, Lieutenant Green. She must have been blown out of the sky.
There's something out there, Colonel. But what is it?
We must face facts. There's only one explanation. At last, the Mysterons themselves have come to Earth to annihilate us. Members of Spectrum, Cloud Base is now positioned over a remote, uninhabited area in the Himalayas. When the Mysteron attack comes, as I'm sure it will, I do not want any civilian personnel involved. This is our fight, and I'm sure you will all do your duty.
Yes, sir, Colonel, sir.
Right, that's it. Dismissed. Oh, Captain Scarlet.
Yes, sir?
Captain, if ever we do get out of this alive...
Sir?
Get your hair cut, will you?
Yes, Colonel.
What did the Colonel want, Captain Scarlet?
Just making sure I don't get out of line. Maintaining discipline. He's a wonderful man.
I wonder if Symphony thinks so.
Why don't they attack? Why don't they attack? Why don't the Mysterons attack?
Steady, Lieutenant. Steady, man.
I'm sorry, Colonel. It's just that I can't bear this waiting.
You mustn't let them break your nerve. They'll come soon enough.
Colonel White, here they come. Three of them. Yes, 3.
Make up your mind, Captain. And there's no need to shout.
No, there's 4. Sorry, Colonel. There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is it. Launch Angel 2.
No, Colonel. Let me go.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you. Destiny, come down to the control room. Captain Scarlet will take the patrol.
Oh, mon Dieu. No, let me go, Colonel, please. Please, I have to go.
Get down here. That's an order.
1, 2, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, it's 4.
Ready for takeoff.
All right, Lieutenant Green.
Scarlet 1, immediate launch.
There goes a brave man.
Yeah. Anyone can be brave if they're indestructible.
That's enough, Lieutenant.
I have visual contact with UFO. Range 4 miles. I'm closing for attack.
SID, Captain Scarlet.
I've been hit!
Can you make it back to base?
I think so.
Flight deck area. Stand by for emergency landing. Captain Blue, get Captain Scarlet down to the sick bay as soon as he lands.
Yes, sir. Scarlet from the Angel jet, sir.
Good. Dr. Fawn is preparing the sick bay.
Colonel White! They're closing in! They're all around us!
How many?
I'll count, sir.
Seal all emergency pressure locks.
Colonel White, Dr. Fawn has been killed, but his assistant tells me Captain Scarlet is dead.
I want Scarlet in the control room. How long will he take to recover?
You don't understand, Colonel. He's really dead. Permanent. Final. Absolutely dead.
Dead? Captain Scarlet dead?
Steady, Colonel. Steady.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Colonel White! Colonel White!
Oh, no.
I'm still trying to count them all, Colonel. But one of them is on top of us. Range 400 yards.
At that range and with their size, we have visual contact. Thank you, Captain Magenta.
Thank you, sir. Colonel, sir.
7,
7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, look at that, 19, 20, 21, oh, look at the size of this one, 25, oh!
Too eager. Far too eager.
It's no good, Colonel. We're finished. The port jets are out of action and the rest are losing power. Cloud Base will crash in about 2 minutes.
Is anyone else alive, Lieutenant?
No, sir. We are the last.
Are you all right, Captain Blue?
Yes, sir. It's just my arm. I think it's broken. But the lieutenant is dead.
The situation's hopeless. Put on a power jetpack and abandon Cloud Base.
I'm sorry, Colonel. I can't make it. Colonel,
No need for that, Captain. Adam, isn't it?
Yes.
This is Colonel White to Spectrum Headquarters, London. Cloud Base is severely damaged and out of control. We will crash in approximately 1 minute. I intend to go down with my command. Out.
Adam.
It's all right, Symphony. We'll soon have you back on Cloud Base.
It was a nightmare. A terrible, horrible nightmare.
Yes, I know how the sun can play strange tricks.
But you're safe now.
Yes, but it was so vivid. You were all different somehow. The Colonel even more commanding.
Well,
And you, Captain Magenta, so keen and eager to please.
Well, I am. I mean, I try.
How was I in your dream, Symphony?
You were just... Adam.
Sounds to me as if it wasn't so bad.
No, it was horrible. You were all killed.
Even me?
Even you, Captain Scarlet. But then, it was only a dream.
Captain Scarlet, he's the one who knows the Mysteron game and things they plan. Captain Scarlet, to his Martian foes a dangerous name, a Superman. They crash him and his body may burn. They smash him, but they know he'll return to Earth again. Captain Scarlet, as the angels are flying wing to wing into the sea, Spectrum is green. Captain Scarlet, oh the Mysterons plan to conquer the earth. This indestructible man will show what he's worth. Captain Scarlet, indestructible. Captain Scarlet.
The Mysterons, sworn enemies of Earth, possessing the ability to recreate an exact likeness of an object or person. But first, they must destroy. Leading the fight, one man fate has made indestructible. His name, Captain Scarlet.
Did you enjoy the meal, sir?
Yes, it was fine, thanks.
Will there be anything else?
Nothing for me.
Just coffee, please. Black.
Yes, sir. Your coffee, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good pianist.
Very relaxing. Are you feeling all right, Adam?
I don't know. I feel kind of strange.
Stay right there. I'll get our coats. Adam?
This is the voice of the Mysterons. We know that you can hear us, Earthmen. We have observed the Spectrum Organization's attempts to counter us. But one of the members of Spectrum will betray you all. We will be avenged.
Where am I?
Don't you know?
Yes? Yes. In cloud-based control. Who are you?
Colgan, Spectrum Intelligence. But what's more to the point, who are you?
Where's Colonel White?
I'll ask the questions. Where have you been for the last 3 months?
Been? For 3 months? What do you mean? I've been here, on duty. Wait a minute. I remember. It must have been that coffee. What happened? How did I get here?
Who are you, and what are you doing here?
I'm Captain Blue, Spectrum.
I'm afraid you'll have to prove it.
Prove it?
Yes, as a member of Spectrum, you know the cipher codes, for example.
Right, but I'm not telling you.
Or can't, because you don't know them.
Take me to Colonel White or Captain Scarlet. They'll vouch for me.
You know Captain Scarlet?
Of course I know Captain Scarlet. Probably better than anyone. I know everyone on Spectrum Cloud Base.
All right. Tell me about Spectrum.
This is ridiculous.
All you have to do is prove who you are.
All right, if this is some sort of game, I'll play along. Spectrum's job is to counter the Mysterons. One of our first assignments was to try and save the city of London.
Splendid. Tell me more.
The Mysterons had threatened to destroy it. Late one night, a transporter drove through the deserted city.
Escort vehicle calling. Everything okay, Macy?
Yeah, everything's fine. They're making good time.
Some job that driver's got. Shipping atomic bombs around.
It's not a bomb, it's a nuclear device for civil use.
What's the difference? It'll still make a mess of the city if anything went wrong.
Oh, relax. What can go wrong?
Hey, Macy, have you gone crazy?
I can't hold it. I just can't hold it. It's out of control. It's out of my control.
Macy. Can you hear me, Macy?
That's not good. Radio's dead. I'll try and pass. We've got to stop him. He's going too fast. He's not going to make that next turn.
The situation was explosive. An atomic bomb had vanished somewhere in the city of London. The whole of Spectrum was put on red alert.
Very interesting. But so far you've told me nothing to establish who you are. What code signal was used for the red alert?
You're from Spectrum Intelligence. You know I can't tell you that. That is, if you are from SI.
We are here to establish your identity, not mine.
I'm Adam Svensson, Captain Blue.
Yes, that is Captain Blue's real name.
Where is everyone?
They're around. What do you know about the Mysterons?
As much or as little as anyone.
I see from this file Captain Blue was on the assignment to destroy the Mysteron complex on the moon. But you may not know anything about that.
I was on that mission. I'm Captain Blue.
Tell me about it.
What harm can it do? Captain Scarlet, Lieutenant Green, and I had traveled by Moonmobile to Crater 101. We had till midnight to investigate the Mysteron complex and get clear before it was blown to pieces.
Let's move on. and stay together.
Lunaville 6 to Lunar Tank. Lunaville 6 to Lunar Tank. What is your position?
I am about to cross the lunar horizon.
Right. Remember, set the detonator for 12 o'clock SET.
I am sorry, Earthwoman.
Earthwoman?
The detonator is already set for 10.
Fraser, listen to me, Fraser.
Captain Scarlet is below the lunar horizon. You cannot contact him. He will die in Crater 101.
A Mysteron.
Are you sure, Controller?
He told me as much himself. He set the detonator for 10 o'clock instead of 12.
What? Or isn't there some way we can warn Captain Scarlet?
No, he's out of radio range.
Well, a rocket's the only thing fast enough to get there before that bomb explodes.
An unmanned rocket. Could it work? There's the slimmest chance, but it's the only one.
Stay back.
What is it, Captain?
Some kind of weightless area just in front of where you're standing.
Captain Scarlet, can you hear me?
Yes. It's all right, you can come up. I think I found the heart of the complex. Through there. Look.
What is it?
There's only one way to find out.
My instrumentation's gone crazy. This is it. The power source.
Get as many pictures as you can. We've got to work fast. Remember the 12 o'clock deadline.
The rocket is ready on the launch pad.
Start the countdown immediately. All we can do now is hope.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1. Lift off! I'm going to try and remove the power source.
Take it easy, Captain.
What was that?
I don't know. I'll go and find out.
Can you see anything, Captain Blue?
Yes, it's an unmanned space probe, an old CB-29.
It must have been launched from Lunaville 6. But why an obsolete CB-29? Unless...
Maybe it's some kind of message.
Or a warning?
The lucky charm. Now, what was it?
Captain Scarlet,
Yes, Miss Nolan?
I'd like you to take this. It's a lucky charm. I'm not really superstitious, but please take it.
To Linda Nolan, the CB-29 Neptune probe, July 10th, 2058.
We made it. Ahead of schedule. Can you see a connection?
The bomb! It could mean the bomb will explode ahead of schedule. Captain Blue, check the detonator timing on that atomic device.
SIG.
Lieutenant Green, get back in the moonmobile.
But, Captain...
That's an order.
I'll follow in the lunar tractor when I've disconnected this power source. Get moving.
SIG.
Captain Scarlet, the detonator's set for 10. The whole crater will go up in 5 minutes.
Get into the moonmobile. I'll follow as soon as I can.
I'm coming back.
No, at least get the cameras to safety.
Captain Scarlet.
You know I'm right, Adam. Do as I say.
Spectrum is green. Less than 2 minutes to detonation. We're safe here. Any sign of Captain Scarlet?
No, nothing. He didn't make it. He just didn't make it.
Look. Captain Scarlet just escaped, and the Mysteron complex was completely destroyed.
This mission was fully reported in the newspapers and on TV. Anyone with a little imagination could have told that story.
I was there.
Possibly.
I demand to see Colonel White.
All in good time, when I'm satisfied.
What do I have to do to convince you?
I need something more substantial than anything you've told me so far.
This has gone far enough.
If you are Captain Blue, it shouldn't be so difficult to prove it.
Wait a minute. This should prove my identity beyond all reasonable doubt. There was a conference at Glencarry Castle. The story was never released to the press, but as it is only Class C security, I'll tell you.
Oh, that's interesting. Go on.
Well, let's see. The delegates to the conference were the top brass of the World Air Force. The chosen location was a castle in Scotland.
Don't move, Captain Scarlet.
You?
I'm sorry you've discovered my plan before its execution. You will see now why I wanted to hold the air conference here. Tomorrow morning, on the stroke of 10, here in this room, the entire Supreme Command of the World Air Force will be wiped out. We will deal with Captain Scarlet later. Take up your position in the hall.
Yes, sir.
Right, everyone. Back to the Magnacopter, quickly.
The Magnacopter's trapped. This is Captain Blue. Do not take off until I give you the word. Goddard is positioned on the battlements. As soon as you're in the air, you'll be in his line of fire.
SIG, Captain Blue.
Captain Scarlet, the Magnacopter's pinned down.
I know. I want the SPV power pack. Cover me with the SPV rocket. I'm going up there after him.
Take it easy.
SIG. I'll draw his fire. Take off when I tell you, Symphony. Goddard! Right, Symphony, now! Captain Blue, I'll keep him occupied. Fire the SPV rockets as soon as the Magnacopter is clear.
But Captain, you'll be killed.
The Magnacopter's clear. Let him have it.
SIG. The delegates were flown off to safety. The Mysterons had failed.
A very interesting incident, but it doesn't convince me you are Captain Blue. Tell me the Spectrum cipher code.
I thought the idea was to prove my identity, not give you secret information.
Let's stop playing games. Tell me the Spectrum cipher code. Prove to me you are Captain Blue.
Is that my file?
It's Captain Blue's file, yes.
Check my photograph.
There is a likeness, but plastic surgery can work wonders. Tell me that cipher code.
Fingerprints. Check my fingerprints. They can't be altered.
I'm tired of this cat and mouse game, Captain.
You called me Captain. You know my identity. Who are you? I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Colonel White!
Don't try anything, Captain. The hypodermic contains XK4, the ultimate in truth drugs. Make it easy on yourself. Tell me the Spectrum cipher code.
Go take a walk.
Stop him!
Am I glad to hear that voice?
Adam, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Were they Mysteron agents?
Yes. It took us a few hours to locate you, but I'm glad we were in time.
They nearly fooled me.
Come on, Adam. You can tell me all about it. Back on the real Cloud Base.
Captain Scarlet, he's the one who knows the Mysteron game and things they plan. Captain Scarlet, to his Martian foes a dangerous name, a Superman. They crash him and his body may burn. They smash him, but they know he'll return to live again. Captain Scarlet, as the angels are flying wing to wing into the sea. Spectrum is green. Captain Scarlet. Though the Mysterons plan to conquer the earth, this indestructible man will show what he's worth. Captain Scarlet, indestructible Captain Scarlet.